Turismus. Turismus.
Veliki pozdrav dragim slušateljima Radio Sove. Stigao je još jedan Turismus, s njim i 3 volontera Europske volonterske službe ili EVS-a. Oni su Paula Palacios, David González iz Španjolske i Yann Hoffmann iz Francuske, koji su došli u Opatiju kako bi bili dio udruge Zmergo, čiji je cilj očuvanje okoliša, zaštita prirodne i kulturne baštine i promocija održivog razvoja. U ugodnom razgovoru otkrili su kakvim se aktivnostima oni bave u udruzi i zašto su se odlučili za EVS i na posljedku kako im se sviđa ovdje kod nas. Naslonite se, slušajte i saznajte nešto novo. Hi guys, thank you all for coming. Now for starters, can you tell me something in short about yourself? Yann, let's start with you.
So my name is Yann and I'm from France. I'm 25. I'm here in Croatia as a volunteer in EVS, which is European Volunteer Services. And basically this is a program that takes people like around Europe in an association for doing something like in a project. And I'm from Poitiers, which is a little town in the west coast.
I'm Paula, I'm from Spain. I'm from the south of Spain, a small village next to Sevilla, and I'm 23.
My name is David, I'm 29, and I'm from Spain, Asturias.
All right, guys, you're here for EVS. Tell me, what did you choose Rijeka for your place?
Okay, basically in EVS you are not really choosing a city, you are choosing a project. So we didn't choose Croatia, Croatia chose us.
In which organization you work here and what do you do?
We are working in Zmergo, in Opatia. It's an ecological organization that they have several projects, like Zelena Čiska, about cleaning the forest in all the Croatia, all about this organization. About food waste, like It Think project, other projects like this one of the EVS. So this organization is bringing and taking people and sending people outside of the Croatia.
Can you tell me some activities that you do during your time?
So what we basically do is we are in charge of the communication from the organization to the local people, let's say. So we are in charge of, for example, social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter also sometimes. We also participate in events. We create videos, we produce media and content, let's say.
Also, when the organization has events in the city of Patia or even Rijeka, we also get involved. So, for example, the last event we had is a smoothie day. So we were making smoothie for old people, and also we invited a school, so there was also students.
There's also going to be, like, the next event Zmergo is participating in is called Platac. I mean, it takes place in Platac and it's going to be like a hunt game. It's about activities around Platac, and there's a lot of families coming and participating in these games, and you can also practice some sports there, football or badminton or frisbee or many sports.
What made you apply for this organization? Did you already have interest in this subject?
It was, for me, in my case, it was about the project itself. It was how to make my knowledge that I had before and my likes, what I like in my life, how to use it in a proper way for volunteering. So in this case, it was a topic that I like. It was the mountain and the forest. So how to keep the clean areas and not to understand that the people that you have to take care about the nature and about all your part of your earth, because if not, it's going to bring it back in bad way for you.
Paula?
So I had interest in volunteering, but while I was in Spain, I wasn't really sure about the project or what I wanted to volunteer in. So I started, making a little research. And I saw this project in Zmergo, like this vacancy, and basically why I chose Zmergo, it was because of the tasks that I would develop during my stay in Zmergo. because they were related to my studies.
What did you study?
I studied advertising and public relations, so what I do in Zmergo is I'm applying, like, let's say the knowledge that I got from university, I'm applying it in Zmergo now, or in what I'm doing. And also I liked the fact that it was an ecological organization and about environment and everything, and that's something I've always been interested in, because I've grown up in a family that is quite concerned about environment, so I've basically grown with that. So working in something that helps that cause, for me, was a really good opportunity, so I decided to come.
Yes, it's definitely a good opportunity to combine volunteering with your field of work. And you, Yann?
For me, it was mostly about my studies. So I study communication and visual communication, basically. Let's say for me, I heard about EVS because of my sister, because she already did it in Lithuania last year. And this is not something that is really known in France. So this is how I heard about it. And then after that I was looking for a project that suits me. So I was looking something in advertising, communication, and I found this project in Croatia.
Evo, slušali ste dio razgovora sa Paulom, Davidom i Janom, a sada ćemo imati mali glazbeni predah uz pjesmu Bittersweet Symphony nakon Despacita. Inače, Bittersweet Symphony njihova glazbena želja. Ako nas sada slušaju, neka uživaju, a mi se vraćamo kroz nekoliko minuta na ovaj trojac. Ostanite uz Radio Sovu. Za one koji su se tek priključili, mi smo u emisiji Turismus, a ono o čemu danas pričamo je Europska volonterska služba ili EVS i troje volontera koji preko EVS-a rade u udruzi Zmergo. Oni su Paula, David i Yann, a poslušajte kako im se sviđa kod nas, na koji način je volonterska razmjena drugačija od Erasmus razmjene i što preporučuju onima koji se još nisu usudili napraviti ovaj korak. So we discussed about EVS and activities that you do here for Zmergo, and now tell me, since you've been here for almost 4 months, how do you feel, what do you think about Opatija and Rijeka? David?
Right now, what we already learned in Zmergo is that it's a good community here in Opatija, and also the people around Rijeka. So it is really good about all the atmosphere that is created, about what we learned during these 4 last months, since February, and what we have to learn during all the year till the next February.
Mm-hmm. Well, in my case, I really like Opatija. I think it's a really nice village, and it's really beautiful, and the views and the landscapes are great. But I think right now it's quite calm. But I really like it. I just miss a little bit of nightlife and young life. But that's why we have Rijeka also so close, and it's also really nice that we joined ESN Erasmus in Rijeka, so that we have met more people, because in Opatija there are not that many young people. So having Rijeka so close was really good to meet more people and more internationals.
Well, I like a lot Opatija. I think this is a really nice city. And the thing is, there is not much to do. Sometimes the nightlife is not great. And that's why there is Rijeka just near.
Is this your first mobility, guys? Let's start with David.
No, it's not my first one. My first one was in Czech Republic. And it was also so huge experience about Erasmus. Mm-hmm. And nowadays it's like this case of EVS. And it makes me good memories from the past, and to have new memories right now, and to say that the landscapes here in Croatia are really awesome, much better than what I know and what I expected, because I didn't know so much. So right now I'm enjoying.
So in my case, it's not my first mobility either, because last year I was on Erasmus. I did my Erasmus in the Netherlands during the whole academic year, so 10 months. I think I also chose doing EVS because I kind of missed when I came back home from my Erasmus. I also missed, the international environment and doing something different every day and meeting international people. So I thought I need to go again, because being at home is just boring. And also, I mean, when you go out, it's really enriching, and you can learn of everything, every experience you have. And yeah, that's basically why I chose to do an exchange again.
And you, Yann?
Well, for me, this is the first time actually, and even this is the first time leaving France, except for vacation. So this is always weird for me to learn new language and also discover new culture.
But how do you feel about it? Do you think this is, as most people say, the time of your life, the mobility programs?
I think so, yeah, this is like a great experience, and also, I mean, doing EVS is not exactly as doing Erasmus. The party and everything, this is not like this. This is not about studying, this is about working. And one of the things I noticed is how different it is in different culture, and the only thing I can think of is how people see French people, and this is so weird for me.
Can you tell an example?
Well, I didn't knew that people were making fun of us so often. No, for real. Yeah, and one of the examples is how we say, how are you, which is ça va. And we answer the same, ça va. So in the conversation it is ça va, question mark, and ça va, dot.
Yeah.
End of the conversation.
But what would you say for now that this kind of exchange gave you the most? Like, what kind of personal development or another skills do you think you will gain here, or you have already gained in these 4 months?
Well, for me this is about language also, because I mean my English is not that great. This is not, I don't have a bad English, but this is not that great. So this is about learning new culture, new language, and also developing the skill I had already, which is in the visual communication and graphic design, and also travel.
Okay, thank you, Paula.
So far, since I already told you that I did an Erasmus last year, I think it was last year, when I really noticed that something was changing in my mind and in the way I was thinking and everything. So I experienced the biggest change last year. And this year, I wouldn't say like I experienced another big change. I think I'm saying more or less the same, but also I'm developing I'm developing some skills, like for example talking with other people in another language. Also the level of English improved.
Okay, David?
Yeah, I think the most important different part was about to have the chance to develop your skills and to have the chance to learn more new skills. In this way is the best opportunity to do it, because you are in a multicultural atmosphere and with another inputs from people, and you can get another result. So finally you can improve.
How would you compare Erasmus experience with this one?
It is different because in this way, here in the volunteer, you are working, or you are feeling with your feeling, you are trying to make improve the project or work for the project, and something that you believe on it more deeper.
Paula?
I would say that both experiences are really good, are really enriching, but they are really, really different also. In my case, I'm living those two experiences in a quite different way, because Erasmus was more about, let's say, having fun. In this case, you have to work more, you have more responsibilities. I would say that when you volunteer, you have more responsibilities.
Why would you recommend taking an EVS internship, David?
Because it's really nice experience about the project that you are choosing. You will have 1 full year to develop yourself.
I would say, first of all, don't be scared, because that's something people are really afraid of, leaving their house, leaving what they know and their comfort zone, but you always have to go a bit more farther. But also I would recommend someone that wants to do EVS, get some information before you leave, so that you know that kind of organization you will be working in. Yeah, basically that.
All right, thank you guys. I hope this EVS experience is gonna fulfill everything that you expected from it, and good luck in the next following months.
Thank you very much.
Bilo je to 3 volontera EVS-a i ovime zaključujemo ovotjedni Turismus. Naučite nešto novo i zakoračite prema mobilnosti, jer je mobilnost moguća na razne načine, a mi ćemo vas na to motivirati i sljedeći utorak. Ostanite uz program Radija Sove.
Turismus. Turismus.